Hi, I'm Tracy Bowman, and I'm the Inside Sales Representative for Ontario here at Beauchard Industries. When you have a pressure tank, you also need components that help keep your tank safe. Before grabbing a tank tee, there are some key factors you should take into consideration. The most important point to keep in mind is that your tank holds all the answers. Whether information is found at the side of the tank or in your manual, everything we'll talk about will have the answer with your pressure tank. Okay, so the two key factors we are going to look at today are tank tee specification and tank connection fitting material. Let's start with the tank tee specification. The purpose of a pressure tank is to maintain pressure in your system and to give the pump a break. This means that the pump does not run constantly. It is important not to undersize your tank, as it will cost you more money over time. Connections that are built into your pressure tank are typically 1-inch FPT or 1.25-inch FPT for higher capacity tanks. This indicates that the tank tee you should order should have an MPT connection in order to join properly. You may run into some brands and models of tanks that include MPT connections, and in that instance, you will need to order the corresponding FPT tank tee. There are also tanks that require a specialized adapter. Talk to your inside sales rep, like me, for more information on that. The tank tee should always be matched to the tank size connection. It is not recommended to reduce the size of the tank tee. Ideally, a 1-inch tank tee should only be used on a pump with a 13.5 gallons per minute or less capacity. If your pump provides over 14 GPM, you should increase the tank connection and the tank tee size. Be sure to consult your tank manufacturer to gather all the tank sizing information. The next important factor is to figure out what the tank connection fitting material is. Depending on the brand of tank you have, the elbow where the tank tee threads into will be a certain material. The most common tank tee materials are malleable iron, brass, stainless steel, and plastic. I'm sure you've heard the term dissimilar metals before. We've gone into more detail in another video if you want to check that one out. It is always good practice to not connect dissimilar metals. Selecting a tank tee that is the same material as the tank connection will reduce the risk of galvanic corrosion. If you went with a PVC tank tee, then there is no risk. Plastic eliminates any concerns regarding tank material. Brass and stainless steel being connected will also not cause any problems and are at a minimal risk of any galvanic corrosion occurring. They are close on the galvanic corrosion chart as they are both noble metals. And to sum this up, there are a couple factors you need to determine before selecting a tank tee to ensure you choose the correct one for your system. Be sure to follow all well construction and plumbing codes in your area, as every area's rules will vary.
This video is part of a series that Beauchard is doing on tank tees. For more information about tank tees, head over to beauchardu.com.